All right, guys, how's it going? Well, I'm still in Blighty. I'm not back in Spain yet. I should be this evening, all being well. So everything should be back to normal tomorrow. You know, I'll do my morning briefing as usual tomorrow morning. I'm sure I'll be a little bit tired and I'll be moaning and groaning. Nothing new. So yeah, things should be back tomorrow. I'm planning on doing a live stream, hosting a live stream tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock UK time. It's the first time we've been able to catch up in maybe a couple of weeks. So it'd be really nice if you could make it. There will not be one in the evening. But I can do one tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock UK time, all being well. You know, I don't like tempting fate and that. Let's get home first. How you doing? You all right? Yeah, nice one. So I saw this article. Basically, it was published in one place, then another place, and click through here and click through there to who was, you know, where it was being sourced from, you know, who was being cited. And it originates from Football 365. So I won't get your hopes up or anything. Lots of adverts to click down. Right, so Liverpool make £80 million super offer, not just an offer, a super offer, for Real Madrid target in, quote, unexpected turn in last few hours. That's right. Now, this is published or written by a gentleman called Will Ford. Never heard of him. And the picture with it is Trent Alexander-Arnold celebrating, you know, his goal for Liverpool. And the article is going to be about Trent Alexander-Arnold. Okay, I can see the opening statement here. I did skim through it. But basically, it's going to be about like a twist to do with Trent Alexander-Arnold, all right? So let's see what they've got to say. I can't read all of the article to you. I'm not allowed to do that. But I'll leave out obvious things, you know, like who Trent Alexander-Arnold is and how long has he been at Liverpool and stuff like that. It's not to, you know, I won't leave anything good, you know, or bad out or whatever to make it look one way or the other. So you can go and, you know, compare my video if you like to the article, but I can touch on, you know, the important bits of the article, the claim of the headline, if you like, about this £80 million super offer for Real Madrid target, all right, in an unexpected turn in the last few hours. Okay, so it opens with Trent Alexander-Arnold may be staying at Liverpool after all, as an unexpected turn in the last few hours, that's from the headline, has seen the Reds make a super offer, that's from the headline, to keep the right back from Real Madrid. So the £80 million super offer must be the contract offer, right? I ain't got that far yet. The article talks about Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk, you know, having agreed their deals, but reports have suggested Alexander-Arnold is set for Real Madrid, as we all know. Talks about him scoring over Leicester and how many, you know, points that leaves Liverpool clear and, you know, champions, I'll say it. And they have his quotes, you know, where he said, I've said all season that I am not going to speak on my situation. I am not going to go into the details. But days like today are always special. Scoring goals, playing games, winning titles. They are special moments for me, and I'm glad to do my part. Now, I don't know, should I keep my opinions until the end? Yes, I'll keep my opinions until the end. Despite it now being assumed he's set for Madrid, according to Spanish outlet Todo Fichajes, there's been an unexpected turn in the last few hours as Liverpool put an ambitious renewal offer on the table. So everyone in the British media side of things, the clickbaiters, the aggregators they're citing, you know, Football 365, this original article, but they're actually saying something that was published by Todo Fichajes. Now, as you know, I live in Spain. I've lived there for a couple of decades almost, and I review the Spanish papers every day. And I also review, well, not review, but I pay attention to things like Todo Fichajes, and it's not a website that you would pay attention to. It would be like reading Football 365 or Caught Offside.com, or just a shit outlet, really. So it's speculative. And the thing is, the reason I need you to know about this article that I'm going through now is that people will be, you know, they won't know what Todo Fichajes is or what they're about. They'll just think it's a newspaper or, you know, oh, it's reports in Spain. Some people are bound to say. They won't even say where it's come from. So what I try to do for my my followers, is say, hang on, guys, if you hear any rumours today that there's been this massive U-turn, this is where it's coming from. Now, maybe one day they'll get something right, yeah. But normally when I see Todo feature his, there's another one as well, similar. Straight away, I think, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's continue. So basically, Todo feature his. They're saying there's been an unexpected turn in the last few hours, and Liverpool have put an ambitious renewal offer on the table. There has been lots of renewal offers to Trent Alexander-Arnold. I don't think it's about money. I know some people think, oh, he's playing this out, so Liverpool give him the best deal ever. I'm not convinced, guys. I'm really not. I don't think it's about that. I think it's about his aspirations, where he wants to play football and stuff, And let me continue with the article. The report claims that Liverpool are not resigned to losing Alexander-Arnold and have made a last-gasp super offer to keep him at the club. Now, this is what Todo Feature His actually says. Liverpool is not resigned to losing him for free and has launched a super offer of renewal. A 5-year contract valued at 93 million euros, which is 80 million pounds in the headline, remember. And placing equaling the figures offered by Real Madrid and placing Alexander-Arnold among the highest paid players of the club. I need to cut my nails. My nails have grown while I've been on vacation. I need to get them bit down. I'll do that later. Sorry, I just saw them flash up on there. A bit long now. So it'd be one of the highest paid players of the club. It works out at around £310,000 a week, this article says, putting him third behind Salah, 400 grand, and Van Dijk, 350. Fucking hell, these footballers, man. Mental, innit? 1 week's wage, that's me set up for life. Depressing, innit, guys? I mean, you don't begrudge anyone anything, I don't, in life, but fuck me, the rest of us are fucking... It would be a significant increase in his current £180,000 per week. You can only spend so much fucking money, can't you? I mean, So he celebrated his winner against Leicester by taking off his shirt in front of the travelling fans. And former Premier League goalkeeper Ben Foster, who gives a fuck what he thinks, reckons we can read into that display of love. Don't talk so damn right fucking stupid, Foster. Fucking Foster, the fucking idiot. Advertisements. He said about Alexander-Arnold's future, I'm genuinely not sure right now. I'm trying to think if that was me in that situation. I'm taking my shirt off and I'm looking at the crowd. It's the way he looks at the crowd. I think we can read into this a little bit. I think it has to come into when you score a goal. You run to that crowd and you see that love and adoration. As it stands, you're a Liverpool legend and they love you. If you were to sign a new deal today or tomorrow, you're in the history books of that club forever. Right, can I stop reading now? Right, there's nothing else there. So the headline, Liverpool made 80 million super offer is the contract offer for a Real Madrid target, who is obviously Trent, in an unexpected turn in the last few hours. So, Todo feature his, we don't pay attention to them, right? That's rule number one. Ben Foster, I'm not really sure I'm going to pay attention to him. I know I repeat myself in a lot of my videos, but I get new people that maybe just start watching and they don't know about conversations with people that I've had in Madrid, and at this point, if you've heard this bit, you know what I'm going to go into now. That's the end of the video, I think, right? So basically, I was speaking to the best, in my opinion, Real Madrid journalist there is, right? And that would be like talking to Paul Joyce or Ornstein, about Liverpool, maybe. Don't forget, all of them have propaganda as well, including ours, right? Including Joyce and Ornstein. You don't need to listen to any other Liverpool journalists. You don't. It's all managed. It's all controlled. I won't pay any attention to the LFC clicker out like that. The ones that are a bit, the ones that are under... Joyce and Co. Anyway, so I'm speaking to this journalist in Madrid, and he says to me that, like, as you guys know, right, first of all, I read the Spanish newspapers every single day, and I've done for a long time for stuff to do with Trent, right? Not because we take what they say as gospel, but because it's interesting, and in all fairness, I think they've been right from day one with it all, right? And, let's make sure I'm going to shit me out. And, I also have another YouTube channel called Galazo España. The link is in the video description. If you want to jump on that, I'll start updating that from Monday when I get back home, if I get back home. And so I follow things very, very closely. And I was speaking to this this journo in Madrid, and he said that Real Madrid, despite what we are reading in the newspapers from the pro Real Madrid media, from Marca and AS, right? Still internally, they will never be completely like satisfied until Trent signs the deal, and he hasn't signed a deal with them yet, which I just find that a little bit weird, right? I've said that all along, you know. I don't know if that's because he thinks, well, if I sign it and it's out there, everyone knows I'm still playing for Liverpool, but I've signed for someone else, right? Because he seems to be hiding away from the situation, right? I think most of you would agree with that. So Alphonso Davies, his situation ran parallel with Trent, right? Both of you sit tight, let your contracts expire, we'll come and get you. We're Real Madrid, you know, you've got one chance at this. If you renew, it's not going to happen. But Alphonso Davies U-turned, right? But I was told that that situation is not comparable to Trent, because Real Madrid offered money for Trent in January, right? Whereas they didn't for Alphonso Davies. And Alphonso Davies' agent had been fucking them around for a year, right? So they were kind of like, this might not happen, right? And I don't think Real Madrid were actually that bothered about the Alphonso Davies situation. I think they were just, you know, trying to snap up players on free transfers, which is what Perez has been doing, right? And the example that was given to me why Real Madrid will never just accept that Trent's done or whatever until it is officially done, irreversible, signed, sealed, delivered, you know, legally binding, is that Kylian Mbappe told them in 2022, for a year, I will definitely sign for you. I will definitely sign for you. I'll definitely sign for you. I'll definitely sign for you. And you're thinking, well, he did. Yeah, but in 2022, he said, I'll sign for you. And when he was supposed to sign that week, he U-turned. He U-turned, right? So Real Madrid have been stung before. And what I was told was that despite everything you're seeing in the media, right, because the media, like Marca is written by Perez, that's what they say in Spain, right? He's that influential and powerful. Despite the arrogance, the boldness, the confidence that you're reading publicly, you know, we're a great club and we've got Trent Alexander-Arnold, internally they will not be happy. And I was told until they come and sign, not Trent comes and signs, but they, when they all come, the party, Trent, his representatives. So if he hasn't signed, and if Real Madrid are still a little bit squeaky bum, that means the door is open. I'm not trying to give you like any kind of hope if you're a Trent fan. Do you know what I mean? Oh, excuse me. But I've seen this happen many times before, guys, over the years. And I've been here 27 years now, just saying. Right? And sometimes things happen and you go, fuck, I know. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I would piss my pants if Trent Alexander-Arnold U-turned, you know? But, and I suspect he'll go to Real Madrid. But if I saw breaking news on TV now saying Trent signs new Liverpool deal, I don't think I'd fall off the fucking chair. Do you know what I mean? I'd just be like, yeah, he's bottled it, or he's U-turned. And if he came out and said, oh no, I was always going to sign, like I said, I don't negotiate my contracts in public, I'd never believe him in a million fucking years. But then it wouldn't really matter because he'd extended with Liverpool. And I know some people say he's doing all this or he did all that to get more money. I don't think it's about money. Now, the other thing is that the people in Madrid, they say that Trent's camp is continuously saying to them, we will not U-turn. We will not U-turn. But the thing is, if I was Real Madrid, what would you do if you were Real Madrid? If I was Perez, I'd say, look, sign your fucking contract then. What are we waiting for? Sign it. We'll keep it quiet and we don't have to say anything. So there's always that one little thing's always been there for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, why has he not signed it? He can sign it from the 1st of January. Is it because he's scared it would leak? That's the thing. But plenty has leaked. But he hasn't signed it. And until he does, it's speculation that it's done. You know, 90% done, 99% done. You guys know that follow my updates. You've seen that come out in Madrid. Oh, it's 90% done. Oh, it's 99% done. Oh, it's done, but he hasn't signed yet. Well, it ain't fucking done then, is he? Do you know what I mean? So it's an interesting one. Until it is all, you know, whatever direction, there's always going to be that little bit of doubt. There's always that little bit of doubt. But the reason I don't think he's going to U-turn is because someone that is from Liverpool, that is Liverpool, that is, I was going to say one of us, but I'm not from Liverpool, so I don't think it's right for me to say that. He would have signed a long time ago, I think. Do you know what I mean? And I also think he'd get more money at Liverpool than he would Real Madrid, although there's a signing on fee to take into account, obviously. But I think he would have done it a long time ago. And my hunch through this entire process has been that, drag it out. Some people think he'll announce it the minute we're confirmed as champions. I would imagine he would do it after the bus parade. I don't think it comes before, the parade, because can you imagine what he's going to get at a parade? Yeah, at the minute he can still hide up deck, upstairs. Yeah, nice one. Yeah. Can't hear you. Sorry, can't hear you. Too many people. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if he says I'm off, what's he going to get? You can have as many celebrations as you want, but there will be diehards on the ground going, you fucking snake cunt motherfucker. Do you know what I mean? They will. So I suspect if that announcement's going to come, I don't know, guys. I'm not an ITK. I'm not a Twitter twat, all right? They pretend to know. And when it is known, they'll all tell you, oh, look what I said in February, fucking 2019 or some shit like that. A bit like Fabrizio Romano, to be honest with you. Just a bit thicker. But I suspect that it will be when that's done, when the parade's out of the way. Yeah, that's what I think. The latest from Madrid is that they're still confident that he will complete, and there are assurances that he will. But it's weird that he's never signed that. I think that he's not signed it. Some people might say because he wants to be sure. I don't think so. I think he hasn't signed it because he would have signed for another club while still playing for Liverpool, and I think that would be a very tricky situation to be in, to be honest with you. But Real Madrid, despite the arrogance, despite the confidence, and the arrogance comes with believing in yourself. The best believe in themselves and come across as arrogant. They believe that they've got their man, but at the same time, they're like, well, we've been here before, so until they come, we don't know. So I'd just like to explain that each time, just in case you're a new viewer, all right? This long video, I need to go. I'm going to do some more videos now. I'm going to do some exclusives, which are my favourite part of the channel, to be honest with you. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. When do you think the announcement will come? Do you think he could U-turn and stay? Some people say, oh, there's a change of manager there now, that'll change everything. I don't think so. Well, there has no confirmation there's a change of manager, but that's been going on for some time. No, I think he goes, but don't come back to me in 3 months and say this video aged well if he signs, because I'm not telling you, I know, because I don't. Anything can happen in life. You can make some massive U-turns in life, and things have happened in my life on a personal level that I never thought would happen in my life, I won't go into that. It involves the ladies over the years, but what I mean is, I've been in situations where maybe I've been reunited or reacquainted with someone from my past and woke up and gone, well, I never fucking thought that had happened. Do you know what I mean? So anything can happen in life. Sometimes I just like to talk to you on a level that you might understand. So anything can happen. Money talks, but I don't think it's about money, to be honest with you. I think it's about aspirations and going and playing with his bestest friend out there. Yeah, we'll see, guys. Yeah. Anyway, that's the latest claim. So if you're in that shite, massive U-turn, unfortunately, it's not come from Marca. And there's journalists at Marca that I pay attention to, and some that I don't. Yeah. But the ones that I do pay attention to, they're standing firm. But he hasn't signed yet. All right. So, but you tell me. I'm going with he signs for them. I've said it for ages. That's what I think he'll do. I think he'll sign for them. So let me know what you think. Do you know, quite frankly, couldn't give a fuck. I mean, I'll be sad to see him go, but I'm not going to hate on him. But we would have some interesting content next season, wouldn't we? I mean, someone criticised me on here recently saying, can't believe that you'd be happy seeing him at Real Madrid. I'm not. It's not about being happy at seeing him at Real Madrid if he goes there. It's that I review the Spanish papers every day for this channel, not just for Golazo España, and we would then do Trent Watch, because I am really curious as to how he would do there, because I don't see him as a Galactico. I don't see him as like an absolute world beater, and the slaughter he will come under. I mean, Mbappe, you know, when we beat them, the absolute pile on Mbappe for 2 days in Spain through them newspapers, unbelievable. And I'm just not sure Trent's made for that. And it'd be sad to see in one way, because you're thinking, he's one of us here. But if he goes there, it's like, well, serves you fucking right, pal. You know, good luck at Villa. All right, so I'll leave it with you. I'll speak to you later. Like I say, I should be back late this evening. That means there'll be a morning briefing on my other channel tomorrow at Duncan Oldham. It's in the video description. It should flash up on the screen. I'm not sure. And we'll do a live stream tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, UK. All being well. I would love you to join me. There will not be one in the evening tomorrow night. So yeah, that'd be my first chance to kick back and talk to you about things like this. All right, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. If you want to buy me a coffee, because I'm going to be back in the cafe on Monday morning reviewing the papers for you. Then, if you want to help a brother out, you can hit the super thanks button. It's a love out under the video. I always give a shout out to everyone that does that in my morning briefings. Yeah, my haters hate it as well when you look after me and buy me a beer or a coffee. Coffee. Yes, Monday morning, 7 o'clock, back in the cafe. I've missed doing my videos with you guys. I really have. It's been nice getting away. It wasn't a holiday. It was just, a change of scenery. And I just want to get back now, back to my rescue dog, Remy. And I want to get back to you and what we have and everything. And celebrate being champions as well. Fucking get in. All right, guys. Thumbs up, comment, coffee or a beer. It's weekend. Is it the weekend? No, it's only... I don't even know what day it is. What day is it? Right, it's for weekends here. Yeah, beer. Yeah, beer at the weekend. Yeah, that'd be all right. All right.